People have said, well, why are you back in Colorado? Why do you keep going up to the mountains? And the reason is that besides the fact that I've had a home here for many years, this is also my home. I know Breckenridge. So we took the Boreas Pass route, an old narrow gauge railroad route, which turned out to be closed. What? We'll say hello next. Oh, you pobrecita. What Miss Nix is bitching about is having to walk through mud. We are on Boreas Pass, which is an old narrow gauge railroad train pass between the city of Como and Breckenridge, Colorado. It's been open for years and years. They close it every year for the winter, but this year it hasn't opened, and it always has been open by Memorial Day. And so we all must implore our government officials to open the passes and reopen the campgrounds and allow people to do things outside. Come on, Colorado, you can do better than this. So next, we went up the old Baldy Mountain Road. I used to take this road many years ago, so it brings back a lot of memories. This is basically a four-wheel drive road a little further up, but a spectacular route through the trees. Do you like the mud, Miss Nix? Of course, it's really hard to tell how steep it is. This is very steep, and it's muddy. The left shoulder is really soft, so if you straight off with it, you could slide right off. These are the old mountain roads, the old wagon roads and of course my friend says, well, the trees would catch you. That's true. The trees would catch you. These are the old wagon roads that the old timers used to take to go from one place to another. But Nix likes this new modern form of transportation. Although when we let her out of the car, she took off walking. And that was pretty risky since there were two foxes down the road. Right, Miss Nix? No, you don't understand what foxes are, do you? Do you? Here we have a shot of Breckenridge ski area. Below, Breckenridge town proper. And we were lucky enough to spot this floppy-haired guy. He's called a moose. Well, we took the Baldy Mountain Road. Supposedly it goes up to a trailhead to Mount Baldy. I have a vague remembrance, maybe 40 years ago, it used to be a four-wheel drive road, and it will go up and over Mount Baldy and then come down on the Tiger River Road in Breckenridge. The Breckenridge ski area closed it as I remember it, or the county, I don't remember, and now I think it's a trailhead only. But anyway, it's a very steep road, and we decided, out of caution, I kind of made it was mostly my decision not to risk it. My friend has the same wanderlust that I had when I was young, and would dearly love to take some of these old back routes, and I'm sure he'll get the chance. Our next excursion, a trip over Vail Pass to look at a van that might be had for the right price. And guess what? We ended up behind a truck that was really scorching their brakes. You know what? When you're in these high mountain passes, the thing to do, especially when you carry that much weight, is to gear down. And this trucker, not geared down. He's depending solely on his brakes. And it's hard to tell in the video, but he is really smoking the brakes. So what we thought we'd do is see whether he would take the Runaway truck ramp. You know the brakes are too hot when they're smoking, and you're not even using the brakes anymore. And this guy was really smoking. Well, let's see if fate takes its course. We hope, for his sake, it doesn't. But the Runaway truck ramp is coming right up. So let's see what happens. Well, he passed on the Runaway truck ramp. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going to make it down. But if it was my truck, well, I'd be pretty upset. Because those brakes are trash. Notice, no brake lights. And he's still smoking them pretty bad. Well, my friend has enjoyed the van life so much, he bought his first van. Welcome to the van life, Jimmy. And he says, when he's not using the van, maybe I can too. We'll have to see if some of my future trips include the Bumblebee. Well, this is Tim Painter for the Van Life, wishing you all the very best. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, please like, and be sure to leave your comments. I read every one. Well, we'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.